Jimmy Butler has never been one to shy away from the spotlight. Whether it's Game 7 intensity on the hardwood or living life to the fullest off it, Jimmy Buckets brings the same passion, edge, and unpredictability that has defined his roller coaster career. Now, on the heels of a major move from the Miami Heat to the Golden State Warriors, the six-time All-Star is turning heads once again, this time far away from the NBA hardwood in the picturesque hills of Tuscany, Italy. And let's just say things got weird. A party in the hills and a snake in the cards. The location? The legendary Castello di Vallona, an 11th century fortress turned ultra-luxe resort. The occasion? Colombian reggaeton king J Balvin's 40th birthday bash. Picture golden Tuscan sunsets, a wine cellar older than some countries, and a guest list that looked more like a Hollywood red carpet than a typical birthday invite. Among the attendees were Colombian bombshell Sofia Vergara and NBA's own Jimmy Butler, the latter joining the festivities, fresh off his bold transition to the Warriors. But it wasn't just champagne and selfies. Enter Sossam. If you haven't heard of him yet, Sossam is a Moroccan illusionist, hypnotist, and content creator with a cult following across social media. Known for blending shock value magic with high-end theatrics, he's quickly become a go-to entertainer for celebrity events. And this time, his sights were set on Jimmy. Butler, casually sipping wine and holding a deck of playing cards, became the unknowing subject of a trick gone terrifyingly right. As the crowd leaned in and cameras rolled, Sossam reached into the box in Butler's hand and pulled out a live snake. What happened next could have come straight out of a blooper reel. Jimmy jumped out of his seat like he was dodging a Zion Williamson poster dunk, stumbling backwards and falling flat on the ancient stone floor. J Balvin? Laughing so hard he nearly spilled his drink. The moment was pure chaos, part comedy, part horror flick. But thankfully it ended in good spirits. Balvin helped Jimmy up, and the former Heat star was all smiles, even if a little shook. It was a moment that went viral almost instantly, with fans loving Butler's all-too-human reaction. Because behind the all-business, all-grit NBA persona, Jimmy's still a guy who, like most of us, doesn't want anything to do with surprise snakes. From South Beach to the Bay. This wild scene in Tuscany comes just months after one of the biggest shakeups in Butler's career. His run with the Miami Heat, which once brought him within arm's reach of a championship, soured midway through the 2024-25 season. Internal tensions, locker room fatigue, and a stagnating offense made it clear change was coming. That change came in the form of a blockbuster move to the Golden State Warriors, a franchise still chasing one more championship before their dynasty core rides off into the sunset. For Butler, it was more than a trade. It was a chance at revival. And so far, it's been a dream. Man, it just feels right, Butler recently said of his new team. They play the game the way it's meant to be played, smart, tough, unselfish. It's about winning, but it's also about doing it the right way. Sources close to the Warriors say Butler instantly clicked with team leaders Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. The trio has developed a synergy that extends beyond the game, built on trust, banter, and mutual respect. It's like we've been teammates for years, Butler said. Since his arrival, Golden State has transformed defensively, ranking number one in defensive efficiency in the final 2 months of the season. Butler's presence on the wing brought grit, communication, and timely stops. Offensively, his ability to draw contact and convert at the line helped spark a surge in free throw attempts, something the Warriors historically struggled with. Butler credits much of his resurgence to the organization's culture. They value health, they value rest, but they also push you to be your best. I respect that. Eyes on the prize. With the offseason in full swing, Butler isn't just resting on a beach or dodging more snakes in Italy. He's laser focused on building chemistry with his teammates, off the court as much as on it. "We got to know each other as people before we can win together as players," Butler told local reporters after a recent team outing in the Bay Area. "The goal is crystal clear. Bring another banner to the Chase Center rafters. For a player who's come so close to championship glory, only to see it slip away, this next season represents more than just another campaign. It's about legacy, redemption, and finally putting a ring on a Hall of Very Good career that's always deserved more. And if that journey includes a few parties, some magic tricks, and the occasional snake surprise, well, that's just Jimmy being Jimmy."